Welcome to the lesson on inequalities in a triangle. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify the theorems on inequalities of a triangle and apply the theorem to solve problems involving inequalities of triangles. A triangle has three sides. Three angles are included by the three sides. If we replace one side with a longer side, the measure of the three angles change. This says that the angles and the lengths of the sides are proportional. Let's perform an activity to understand this. Let's take three sticks of length 6, 8, and 10 units respectively. We arrange the sticks to form a triangle. What type of a triangle is this? It's a right angle triangle. Let's name the triangle as ABC. Observe the triangle and its angles. The angles measure 90 degrees, 37 degrees, and 53 degrees. Let's experiment using this triangle. The 10-unit stick is replaced with the 11-unit stick. Observe angle B. Let's repeat the experiment for a 12-unit stick and a 13-unit stick. What can we observe here? As we keep on increasing the length of the stick, the angle opposite to the stick increases proportionately. Now let's have a recap. So can we say that the measure of the angle varies according to the side opposite to it? By using the observation, we shall verify two theorems. The first theorem says that if two sides of a triangle are unequal, the angle opposite to the longer side is larger. To understand this theorem, let's use the first triangle. For example, let's consider the 10-unit, 8 units, and 6-unit sticks in the first triangle. Of these, the 10-unit stick is of greater length. Now compare the angles opposite to the 10-unit stick and the 8-unit stick. You can observe that the angle opposite to the 10-unit stick is greater. Likewise, you can verify the angles opposite to the 8 and 6-unit sticks. As an exercise, you can verify other triangles also. Now, let's verify the second theorem. The theorem says that in any triangle, the side opposite to the larger angle is longer. Now, let's verify this theorem using the first triangle. The greatest angle in this triangle is 90 degrees. You can verify that the side opposite to the greatest angle is the 10-unit stick, which is the longest stick among the three sticks. As an exercise, you can verify this with other triangles also. The second theorem is converse of the first theorem. Now, let's learn about the other theorem. This theorem is about the sum of sides of the triangle. The theorem says that the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. To verify it, let's take a triangle with sides A, B, and C. Of the three sides, if we take any two sides at a time, the sum of the two sides is greater than the third side. That is, let's verify this through an activity. We will use the same example we have used for the other theorems. Let's substitute the sides A, B, and C with 6, 8, and 10 respectively. If we consider two sticks at a time and add their lengths, we observe the following. Now let's try to construct a triangle with the sticks of length 6, 8, and 14 units. Is it possible to construct a triangle with these sides? You can observe that it is impossible to form a triangle. Let's see why. On comparing, we find that the sum of the two sides is equal to the third side. We cannot construct a triangle with such measurements. Similarly, we cannot construct a triangle if the sum of the two sides is less than the third side.